We'll talk about Trump's big plan in this show since everything is coming together. You're wrong if you think it won't have anything to do with XRP and Ripple. There's something coming your way. We're going to talk about it. We're going to look at every season. Where are we? When does the season really start? We will also talk about Ripple's stablecoin in addition to Elon Musk's goals. Really interesting, isn't it? You must get what I mean. If you don't, you'll find out. Let's jump right into a Bitcoin 98,798 and see the change right away. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. 0.98800. It's gone up by 0.53% in the past day. At the moment, Ethereum is up 0.2%, sitting at $2,801. The mean price of XRP right now is $0.2043. This means that both USDT and USDC are closing at their dollar pegs. Yes, friend, don't you love that price? The value of all coins on the market is $3.24. The prices in these places will likely go up and down until Bitcoin can finally break out and rise above 104. After hitting the all-time high at 108 again, it can keep going. But for now, chop chop, that's all we'll see. Everything is going to be cut up. Could XRP hit the all-time high again in 2020? If Bitcoin doesn't break out and goes back to $90 to $91,000, we'll get ready for a repeat of XRP at about $1.9 to $1.96. It won't stay down there for long if it does. Remember, though, that you don't have to take the test again. We can go on and up from here. The most important things are Bitcoin's price and its goals. We talked about this after the first film. This tweet is important. This, in my opinion, is making the markets move in the wrong way. Eric Trump says that now seems like a great time to put money into Bitcoin. Just 2 days ago, he said that he thought it was a great time to invest in Ethereum. Now is the time. You can get it on Uniswap. It is at Bitmart. Soon there will be more ads. You want to get in before they do because you know what people on those sites usually do when the other postings come out. Most of the time, they buy because they want to scalp. They try to take part in new things. It's getting better, which is why I keep bringing this up. It happens right now. Not available to the public yet. It's done, but I haven't given you a link yet. You can listen to this anywhere and at any time. Logins for social media sites too. If you don't know much about Web3 or coin wallets, you can log into Gmail and have a wallet made for you right away. This is how we get a lot of people to adopt. There are now more than 2,000 people in the Telegram group. Nearly 8,000 to 9,000 people follow the Twitter handle. They will continue to improve and grow as we move the project forward. I really hope you hear me. This is interesting. Elon Musk wants all US Treasury transactions to be recorded on a blockchain so that everyone can see them. Let me tell you something. This makes a lot of people sad. They don't like that he wants to do this. But what blockchain would this happen on? Doge, it's not going to happen. We know it won't happen with Bitcoin. I think this should show up on either the Cardano or the XRP record. This is just a guess on my part. In the end, no one really knows, am I right? They went outside and made a full post, Algorand. What makes them think that Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency should use their blockchain for government work? Algorand is making a move, or at least a plea. How can we get away from this ad? I can't even see the X that would end the ad from this sketchy news site, Crypto Slayer. Not interested, how about it? A tweet from the 4th of February says that the Algorand Foundation talked about how Algorand's technology could make things more open, especially when it came to keeping an eye on government spending. Algorand says that its blockchain is perfect for keeping private government data safe and stopping hacking because it is built with security that can't be broken by quantum computers. You should know that Algorand, the XRP ledger, and Cardano can all do that. Because of this, if this does happen, there will be a lot of trouble in this area. Let's check to see if Elon can do it. I mean, I like what he's doing. That's great. Is the Bitcoin season over for good? What does the fact that Bitcoin is becoming more popular mean for the future? If you've been watching my show for a while, you know that we've talked about this plot. Alt season isn't here. I've called out everyone who's been saying it's all season because it's not true. This is the start of Bitcoin season. What have we been seeing? Bitcoin is becoming more and more popular over time. Why? Since Bitcoin is going to work. Once Bitcoin is no longer used, we can move on to the altcoin age. It says that Bitcoin's market share has hit over 60%, which is the highest level since the 2021 bull market. Because Bitcoin is becoming more popular, the argument over whether the altcoin season should end right away or for good has heated up. You know what? It hasn't been put on hold, but it will happen in the end. When does the question come up? Everyone wants to know the exact time. Once Bitcoin has established itself, reached its full send and run, and climbed to, say, 150 or 175, we can start talking about alt season. Those are just my very cautious goals. But there won't be a season for altcoins until then. Does that mean these coins won't go up in value? Are the altcoins not going to become very valuable? Not. They are still going to pump. They will still go up. But when we talk about alt season, we're talking about soaring blow-off tops. After this year is over, not now. It's time for Bitcoin to go. After that, we have this. Stuart Alderati has been paying attention since he made the post. It is said that Jorge Toleno has been moved to the SEC's IT department. This is a big drop. A lot of people got angry because, well, the lawsuit wasn't over yet. All they want is the official statement to make them feel better that it's over. Alderati told you that it is just a distraction right now. You have nothing to worry about. The company Ripple started hiring again in the US. This is because the SEC lawyer who'd been ignoring the lawsuit and the bad things said about Ripple was kicked out of the case. He will now work in IT for the SEC. Why would you take out your top dog here if you don't want to drop the charges and keep going with the lawsuit? You wouldn't. We're still going to fight this, but you know what? That's what Ripple means. Stuart Alderati, get to work on your IT right now. You're not on the job. During his defense in this case, Stuart Alderati had all the papers, knew about the claim, and was familiar with all the files, paperwork, and references, and you were going to fire him. He is being fired for a reason, though, since the case is over. Then you find out that the SEC has pulled 50 people, including 50 of their lawyers, from cryptocurrency cases in the US, and that Ripple stablecoin is now officially live on Zero Hash and Rebellion. It's clear that Ripple is making new partnerships, releasing their stablecoin, and seeing a steady rise in users. We've talked about this. Because of MiCA rules and limits, Tether will no longer work in Europe. It looks like Ripple stablecoin is starting to step in and take some of its market share. There will be two main stablecoins for you to use, the USDC and Rulist. Also, Ripple was in charge of creating 20% of the USDC reserves and stables before the stablecoin, so I think Rulist will take a big bite out of USDC. Now, all of the money will go into Relust. So where do we stand in relation to the whole? What do we want to find? It's simple. Everything is being done. Ripple stablecoin is the new one. As part of his plan, Trump is working with his crypto czar, his basket of currencies, US-approved assets, Ripple's rules, and the end of the SEC lawsuit. All of this makes it more likely that people will keep using XRP. I hope you can see what's going on. They won't just tell you what's right or wrong. You can link everything together. It's never been that easy for those of us who own XRP. We need to put in a lot of work and make sure everything is okay. What do you know, though? It is something we are used to